Welcome back, friends, to What's the Sip podcast, a podcast by friends for friends. Today's episode is with one of my best friends, Austin. We used to live together. We've done so much life together. So I'm really excited to let you guys in on a little bit of his life. He shares with us a lot about his professional and career journey, a lot about things that he's passionate about. And so... yeah, just really excited to get to chat with him about all those things. In my life currently, just doing a lot of training. I am swimming a lot, biking a lot, running a fair amount. And so just trying to really get into the swing of things. Kind of when the new year hit for 2026, I kind of had this thought of like, oh my gosh, it's the year of my triathlon. And so, yeah, really just trying to hunker down into some deep training, which has been good. I'm really trying to focus on my nutrition, which is honestly really hard, like to make sure that you like get enough protein every day. It's a little bit more difficult than I thought it would be, but it's all good. And I've gotten some new equipment for training, which has been really helpful and really good. I got like the Normatec like leg compression sleeves that they kind of like massage, but also just like compress your legs to help with just like recovery and blood circulation and things like that. So I've been using those a lot, which have been really great. I think I said this in my intro for my last episode, but I'm getting ready to go on a trip to Mexico with my friends, which will be really, really awesome. I'm so excited for that. We're going to be in Cancun for a week. And so that'll be such a good escape from the cold weather and just get out of my everyday context for a little bit, which will be really, really great. So excited to be poolside, have a coffee, have an acai bowl, be at an all-inclusive where you can just have everything at your disposal. So really, really stoked for that coming up soon. So other than that, though, not a lot has been crazy. My current sips or my recent sips have been I think I'll say this in this episode, but a maple pecan Nespresso pod, which is just a black coffee as Nespresso pod, which is so good. And that's been my go-to at the gym that I go to and work at there. We just have Schul coffee, which I don't know if Schul's in more places than just Grand Rapids, but we have that coffee there. And so I honestly get it for free there, which is really great. So I've been sipping on that too. And then my other sips, I'm still sipping away at my cranberry fizz poppies. I have so many of them, which is honestly great because now that it's January, they're out of season. So have been able to, I have a ton of them in stock from me buying a lot, from Charlie getting me a lot for Christmas. So those have been my recent sips. But yeah, that's kind of what's going on in my little corner of the world. But enjoy today's episode with one of my best friends, Austin. Very excited for today's episode. Have one of my best friends, Mr. Austin Phillips.
Hello.
Woo! Austin and I have been, okay, let me think. We'll do a friendship origin story in a little bit, but
Some friendship lore.
yes. But we became friends when? 2000?
2?
Nope.
No, you're right. That wasn't
2000. I want to say 18.
Let's map it out. Yeah.
Ish? Around
Yeah,
then.
2018, because that would have been
Was that your
that would have been the
year?
start of my sophomore year of college.
Okay. So that's been, we're going on our 8th year of friendship.
Dude, happy anniversary.
Cool. Well, we'll get into a little bit more of our friendship lore in a little bit, but for obvious starters, kick us off. What are we sipping on?
We're sipping on some good old-fashioned black coffee. Mm-hmm. But specifically, it is black and white
that one was
roast.
hot.
It was, oh no, day ruined.
It didn't burn my tongue though.
Okay. It's a roaster out of the Raleigh area of North Carolina. It's called Black and White Roasters.
Okay.
And it's a single origin Colombian. And I find it to be very tasty. So
Okay. So I enjoy coffee quite a bit, but when
Yeah.
you say single origin,
yeah.
that actually means nothing to me.
So like a single origin would be, and if there's actually, this is my like 80% informed
Okay.
take.
I can't wait.
A lot of times like when you get like a coffee and it just has like a generic name like Star shooter. I don't know, like something
Yeah,
like
yeah,
that. It's
yeah.
like it'll be like a blend of a lot
Oh,
of
yeah.
different coffees. Where single origin means it just comes from like one farm.
Oh, okay.
So they source like a lot of times, like if you go to Madcap, and they'll have like the coffee name will be like someone's name
Okay.
from like Colombia or Mexico. That's
Oh.
just like the farm that they got it from.
And so, what's Yirgacheffe?
What?
Isn't that an Ethiopian one?
I don't know from where.
Ethiopia.
Oh, I don't know.
You've never heard of it?
Yirgacheffe?
Yeah.
No.
Okay. Cool.
It could be. You know what? You're right. It could be.
Anyway, that was like the first black coffee that I remember getting from Madcap.
Oh, then yeah, probably.
And like back when like Dawson and I would go there, like that was the first black coffee I remember getting and like really enjoying. So
Is it two names like Yirgacheffe? Oh, just one Yirgacheffe?
it almost
Okay.
looks like giraffe, but starting with a Y.
Yeah, why not?
Okay, and so you were kind of between a few different drinks of
Yeah.
what to get. So
Yeah.
how did you land on this one? Just because
Mainly because it was just basically free,
yeah.
and I could make it at home.
Yeah.
And I could just bring it.
What's the sticker on your thing?
The stick. Oh, this is a hippopotamus for the camera.
I love it.
And sorry to the listeners, they can't see it. It's a hippopotamus, and it's from another one of my favorite roasters called Perk Coffee out of Savannah. No, it's not Savannah. They have a place in Savannah, Georgia.
Oh, okay. Did you get it there though?
Oh, I think I just ordered some and they sent me a sticker, so I popped it right on.
Nice. And then these little cups.
Fellow,
Is that Amazon or is that a special place?
that is a like specialty coffee company. Like they do like cups. They do like that coffee maker I
beans?
have. That coffee like that's
Yes.
Fellow.
Actually, that's what I wanted to
They
talk
do
about.
grinders.
That's what I
things
wanted
like
to talk
that.
about. Okay. Okay, well, when do you feel like you started to get into coffee?
My coffee, it's been a journey. It's been a pilgrimage.
This coffee's making me warm. Or I'm nervous. I don't know. Okay.
I actually didn't like coffee. My coffee journey probably started. It started when I was in Cherry.
Yes, I like.
So it couldn't have been. It's not. It's probably like maybe not even 4 years old. My coffee journey.
And it was. Well, I want to say that it feels like it was a progression, but it kind of feels like it was quick.
No, I kind of nosedived because
Yeah.
I originally was like against coffee. I'll never drink coffee. I hate warm drinks. I hate
feel like
hot
I like
drinks.
remember
Yeah.
you saying those types of things.
Hated
like
it.
in
Thought
Watson.
I would never do it. And then I just like the coffee atmosphere.
Yeah,
I
yeah,
like
yeah.
going in.
Yeah.
I like doing.
Yeah.
I wouldn't do my homework, but I would hang out with people as they would do
You
their
hang out,
homework.
yeah.
Right. It's like a great place to like go. Let's go get coffee
Yeah,
or whatever.
for sure.
And I hated showing up being like, I want a hot chocolate.
Yeah. That's him.
Or I don't know, like some other drink. And no one casted shame, but I had shame.
It's like
I had shame coming out of my
internal,
mouth. Instead, I was like vanilla latte, and that was fine. But I was kind of like, I don't know. Sometimes if I just get an idea in my head, I'm like, I'm gonna force myself to like it.
Yeah. Yeah.
And so then I think what helped was I watched some like James Hoffman videos, who's
know
like
who that
he's like a YouTuber. He's like probably the biggest coffee YouTuber,
Okay.
I would say, and does like a lot of research about coffee and gives a lot of tips. And then through that, found out this like whole specialty coffee realm where it's like the black coffee I was used to was like my parents
Yeah.
doing like K cups, which is like fine.
Yeah.
But the whole specialty realm of like you can have different like it can be fruity, it can be acidic, it can be
Yeah.
things like that, and I think that really helped like diving into it. So I kind of was just like I'm gonna force myself to like it because I like the culture and I like getting coffee with people, and then actually like I think like kind of train my palate.
Yeah.
Not that I can like pick things out or like I'm like a true coffee taster, but like train my palate to like coffee.
And well, I feel like now you probably can too a little bit. Like, do you feel like you can like figure out any notes?
I think I can taste notes like based like, oh, it's
Like,
fruity,
is it
or there's like
fruity
a
or, like,
berry,
nutty?
or there's
Yeah.
nutty. I definitely could never like
I'm like a nuttier molasses
yeah.
palate over like a fruit or berry. What's this?
That's yours.
Tell you. Yeah, that's what
Yeah.
let me tell you
Tell me.
actually.
There is one note that
Is there?
yeah. It's,
Can I have a hint?
I wouldn't say nutty or fruity is the first note I
Okay.
get, but it's something we didn't talk about.
Didn't talk about? Okay.
But it is associated with like coffee. I would say it's actually associated more with tea.
Oh, Earl Grey.
That is a type of tea, yes.
Okay.
I was thinking more like floral. It's more like a floral.
Hibiscus.
A little bit of the hibiscus. There's like a white peach.
okay.
That's what the bag says. I didn't pick that up, but it's like a floral white peach. It's just like a clean
Okay.
coffee. I would
It's
say.
good. I really like it. And I mean, you texted me this, but I put on my story, on my Instagram story the other day that I've been enjoying.
I was shocked.
I
was
don't know
shocked
why.
to see that.
I honestly don't know why. And then somebody that I know, my friend Linnea, she swiped up and she goes, I have a friend that's a doctor and said that means you're losing your taste buds or something.
No.
And
no.
And I was like, I don't think that I am.
I think doctors are biased towards lattes.
I
then.
just think maybe because it's just like the colder season. Like
Yeah.
winter. I like a hot black coffee. It's
just because you're getting like you're
so relaxing.
You're working out so much. You're just so grunge.
It's zero- it's
you're
zero
like,
cal.
just give me my coffee. Give me my fuel.
It's 0 cal.
0 cal.
Yeah.
Doesn't break the fast.
It's pretty much it's water.
Yeah, it's It's bean juice.
water.
Bean water.
Okay.
Nice. And
So-
but you would say that's true of you though.
What?
You're liking.
Yeah, I really am.
Really?
I mean, I made an iced latte this morning, but like I probably went most of this week with only having black coffee.
Can you make black coffee here?
Yeah, with my Nespresso.
Oh, and just like is it like an Americano or whatever? Or
No.
is It just does black coffee.
Yeah, it's like a
Oh,
yeah.
very nice.
And I did get like a seasonal pod. It's like a maple pecan pod.
Oh, nice.
So it is black coffee, but it has like flavoring in it.
Yeah.
I think, or I
Yeah.
don't know how it works.
Yeah.
But it's really good.
Good.
So I've been enjoying that. And then how are you? You've also gone through a few different phases of the ways that you make your coffee.
Yeah.
What are you currently on?
Currently just doing the fellow.
Okay.
It's like a big batch pour over machine.
Yeah.
So it kind of like you would see it and it just looks like a really souped up
Yeah.
like drip coffee, but it's not. Like it has
pour over.
like I can program it to do different like things based on where the coffee's from.
Yeah.
Different like I don't want to nerd out
That's
about it too
okay.
much because it's just yeah. We're gonna lose listeners
Okay.
so fast if we haven't
we'll move
haven't
on.
already.
We'll move on.
But yeah, I'm doing that, and it's wonderful because
Okay.
everybody can come over. I can make like some
Yeah.
really good coffee.
I know when we were all at your house for breakfast a few weeks ago. Well, that was probably more than a few weeks ago, but
Yeah.
that was so nice. That was really great, and it tastes very, very good too.
right?
So,
But before that, I was doing like just hand pour over, and then I kind of just dove in with that.
yeah, I did think about doing a little bit of segment talking about all the different phases that you have been in of like interest, but we'll scrap it.
No, we can do it.
No, we'll maybe get into it.
I want to do it if you want to do it.
I'll think about it.
All right.
I want to, before we get into the sip of your life of like what's currently going on in your
Yeah.
life, I want to do a little bit of a rewind of our friendship.
Let's
Kinda
do it.
our friendship origin story.
Yeah.
So we mentioned we're kind of going on 8 years of friendship.
Right.
We met obviously at Grand Valley. I would say, I honestly for us, I don't know if I would say that we met through campus ministry, but all our friends were like or would you probably? I don't know.
Yeah, I would say it's like one of those things where it's like we didn't directly meet through campus ministry, but if we weren't involved in campus ministry,
Yes,
we'd have
yeah,
never
yeah.
met each other.
Yeah. I don't know. How did we become friends?
We became friends because through Brock invited me over to Brock's house.
Okay. And I was probably there.
Yeah, and we played Secret Hiller.
Oh. Okay.
And that's how we all started mojoing.
Oh, okay.
And yeah, it was just through that.
Okay. And then, okay, so your sophomore year is like when we started becoming friends. And then the year after was when we moved downtown. Yes, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
And you were
I was
in
I was in
1108.
1108.
I was in 1104.
Yeah.
And we were there for 2 years. And then we moved into Cherry together.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. Do you have anything to say about that? I have a lot to say about that, but
Yeah, it was
I
great.
really
It was
just
one of the
wanted to
best
hear
times
it.
of my life.
yeah, it was great.
Miss it all the time. I just drove past it the other day again, and it's like, wow.
I get really
can't
sad
believe
when
it's
I
over.
go through Easttown.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's so cute right now, too. It's
I really miss it.
all the garlands up.
Yeah.
Post Christmas and
Yeah.
yeah, that was great. It was a great Great house, especially like, yeah, just every iteration of what it was, even like the quirky moments. And we had like random roommates we didn't even know really,
Oh my
or when you
gosh,
were gone for some, like
Yes, I would
it was
literally
just
be gone
so.
for like 3.5 months.
It was still just
all
so
those years.
fun. Yeah.
And like, I mean, I talked a little bit about Cherry in my first episode, but like, I don't know if I said this too, but it was like a house that was like also very core to like our friends.
Mm-hmm.
Like it was kind of a little bit central for
Yeah.
people at the time.
Yeah.
Which was really convenient. It was like close to other people's houses. It was close to Studio Park, Pepino's, like
Dude.
I don't know, just like really random things. Like it was, you know,
It was my safe haven. It was
really
everywhere.
was.
Yeah.
And also at that time you were working from home, so you were really
Oh, there'd be
were home for-
times I would fill up my car with gas maybe once a month.
that's insane.
I know.
That's crazy.
I know. I wish I was more intentional about saving money then. Because I really had
Oh man.
not a ton of expenses.
Yeah. Yeah, you weren't married yet.
Wasn't married. Barely spent money on
That
gas.
was okay, wait. We went through so many different life stages, I feel like, throughout
Yeah.
Cherry. So yeah, there were just so many
A lot
different phases of
happened.
life,
Yeah.
of like of work, of even finishing school,
Right.
like graduations, engagements, like
Right.
weddings, marriages, so many things.
Yeah, that beginning of Cherry was a crazy season because, like so many of our friends got married and
Yeah.
then we moved and then I think you left for Spring Hill
Mm-hmm.
and then
20.
so you weren't
yeah.
even there. Like it was just me and Noah basically. Me,
Yeah.
Noah, and Mac. And then like COVID was still going on.
Wait. No. Wait, was it? Well, kind of.
Yeah.
Yes.
No, it
21,
was. It was still
21,
going
yeah.
on. And
Yeah,
so
no, it was.
I was working a job I hated, found a new job. I went through like 30, it was just,
Yeah, a lot of
it
different.
was, people like were
changes.
reshuffling.
Yeah.
And yeah,
Mac moved, and then
Mac
honestly,
moved.
I think that Mac was not even in Cherry for 1 full year. I could be wrong about that. He moved out in. It was like, I mean, it was very close. I think it was like August to June, but it was like not.
I
that
think
long.
you're right
So
because
then
I think he had one more year of school left.
Yeah,
And then he moved basically after school.
and so then really so much of Cherry was me, you, and Noah.
Me, you, Noah, and Brandon. No, I'm
How's
just
Brandon?
kidding. Shout out Brandon, dude. I know he's a listener.
He's keeping the streets of Grand Haven safe.
Yes, he is.
So we're thankful for him.
But yeah, no, it was. It was just
Yeah, and I
was
feel
just
like
us
also, like, not that we weren't friends in Watson or
Yeah.
even when we lived in Allendale still, but obviously, like, when you are living in such close proximity to
Right.
somebody, your friendship, like, I feel like usually becomes closer.
Yeah.
You know, and I feel like
Right.
that's, like, we were just home out of me, you, and Noah, like, we were home the most.
I was all home all the time.
Because I was just, I don't know what I was doing, but I was, I guess, working at Crossroads, and so I had a really flexible schedule.
Yeah. And like
I wasn't doing a ton.
I would
was working
go
for Spring Hill.
days without going outside.
Yeah, totally.
And I feel like and this is how like you normally are, is like you'll go in phases like being gone all the time, like never being home or being home all the time.
Yeah, totally. That was great. I loved it.
No, I know.
I loved it. And I feel like, that was obviously 4 years is a long time too. And so that
Yeah.
was really like, when I listened to my first episode, I realized I do this thing where I like don't say the right thing or I don't know what I'm saying. And so let me think about what I want to say. Those 4 years were really,
Foundational.
yes, I could only think of concrete
They were concrete. Yeah.
for our
They
friendship.
poured the concrete for our foundation.
I am so warm. Sorry.
Yeah, no, I agree. We spent a lot
Yeah, we did do
of
it.
time together.
Yeah. So very, very, very thankful for that. But now, okay. Well, you very kind of, didn't really briefly touch on this yet, but something that I think is so like special about you and something that I think I admire a lot and that our friends admire a lot is your career change. And so this is kind of like turning the page a little bit, but I'd
Yeah.
love for you to maybe share yeah, like what that experience was like for you, like going from the corporate world to working in ministry,
Yeah.
and like how you knew that was the right move, how you even felt like you were ready to make that move, or I don't know, I guess like just what that process was like. I mean, I got to kind of witness it firsthand,
Right.
obviously living with you, but yeah, I just don't know if I have even heard you speak about it like from your own words.
It's been such a journey, and it's still a journey that it's like it was so many moving parts that arrived me that like brought me to one place. Like I never thought I had a moment, and still haven't had a moment of like ministry. You know, it's been like a lot of different little voices and movements and doors opening and doors closing. That it's been the culmination of those things that have brought me here. But I would say I've always had like different moments of like a lot of my life being like, what if I end up in ministry one day?
Yeah.
Like I think it would be one day is what I always said. So yeah, that was always on my radar, but then went to college for business, and I was like, business is fine. I'm good at business, whatever. Worked a job right out of college. Hated it.
Totally.
Hated it.
Not good.
Not good.
Not good.
And then,
just now getting over being twitchy when you're around that area.
I know. And then switched careers, and I worked at Priority Health for a while, and like thought it was just fine.
Yeah.
You know, like it was like a really good job.
Yeah.
And I like most people in their jobs, you get to the point where like, I'm good at this.
Sure.
You know, like
Yeah.
I know it. You become like more of an expert for your specific thing, and you're like, okay, like I have stability, I have security. But it was one of those things where it's like I just couldn't care less giving thought about it.
Totally.
You know, I was just
And
like,
I wouldn't say that it fired you up in any way.
no, and it was also
Really?
insurance. And
Yeah.
so like I wasn't doing insurance, I was marketing for insurance. I was running the
And insurance
website
is
for
fake
Priority
as it already
Health.
is.
Yeah. And so I learned just as much about insurance going into it as I do now. So like,
Sure.
I know nothing more
Yeah,
about
totally.
insurance. I still don't know how insurance
I don't
works.
either.
And,
Shocking,
but I ran the
really.
website. And so I would just say like all the things I spent my time about during work, that, like I thought about was like discipleship, ministry,
Yep.
reading, like going
And
back
honestly,
to school.
well, maybe you would disagree. I feel like because you had maybe a good chunk of time working from home for Priority, that like, correct me if I'm wrong, but is that like where you feel like your reading really kicked off?
Yeah, I would say like it really like my like Goodreads history shows that like end of college or like middle of college, like I was like, okay, I want to read more. And so like 1 year I read like 5 books, which is great. I'm not saying like there's no, I'm not shaming any
goal.
numbers.
That's my goal is
because
5.
any sort of reading is great.
Cool. Awesome.
I did like 5, 13, and then it was like 30, 50.
And what's your goal for 2026?
Like it's ambitious.
Okay.
It's 70. It's ambitious.
I can't-
No, it really is.
I can't even fathom what that would be like. I couldn't even name 70 bucks. I'm not
Fair enough.
like, could I? I don't know.
I don't know. I mean,
70 is so
if
many.
if you gun to my head was like name 70 bucks.
What's that a month?
Math. See, I didn't major in math either. 70 a month is about a little
Wait.
less than 7. It's about
That
it's
means
5.
That means you're reading
It's 5 a
more than a book a week, right? No.
6.
Yes. Wait. Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's about 2. What I'm really shooting for is like if I can read 2 books a week. Which you can. Imagine how much time you spend on scrolling on, like we all spend scrolling on social media or watching TV or doing other things. Like, and also it's part of my job now.
Okay.
Like
yeah, true.
I get to spend
True.
part of my 9 to 5
Okay, yeah.
reading.
My job
And so
is
it's like, and it's ambitious. Like last year I read 56 and that was with not reading a lot of books in the summer.
Okay.
So I'm like, it's
Oh,
doable.
so
I just have
summer.
to commit to like not going in like waves of finishing a ton of books and then not finishing any books. Like if I'm consistent, I can do it. And it's ambitious. Like I'm basically setting a goal, basically being like, I would love to get this. I did 52 one time, a book a week, did it. And I'm like, now I want to do 70. And I don't think I could do much more than that.
Do you know?
I don't know. She failed hers last year.
Wait.
So she said she was going to redo it.
I thought Ashley was the only one that failed.
She also failed.
Okay.
Or Megan, maybe Megan didn't. I don't remember.
Megan, let us know what your goal is.
I think it's in the 30s.
Okay. We did get a little sidetracked. So you were a little bored during
so I was really bored. I was really bored, and I was doing a bunch of reading and writing, and like everything that I wanted to be doing, you know, like thinking about how to gather people, thinking about discipleship, thinking about like walking with people in Christ, I was doing outside of my 9 to 5. And so it's like it wasn't something I was mentally processing in that moment of just like everything I want to be doing, I'm doing outside of my working hours.
Yeah.
And so one of my mentors, Cody Zeiderveen, this is post-college at some point, said, hey, we're going to be spinning up a new like certificate program through Calvin Seminary.
Whoa, yeah.
For a master's in Christian leadership. And would you want to kind of trial the program?
Wow, this is actually taking me back.
Yeah, to see if this is a thing we want to do. And I'm like, sure. It was like fully paid for, all the things like that. So I was like, yeah, I'll do it. And that was great. That was like 2 years of meeting with a couple other folks that went to Grand Valley some were at the time that were through campus ministry, and others like me and Brock and a couple other people who were doing it in a different aspect called a micro church route, where we were implementing it into our contexts. Right. The idea was, how do churches raise up leaders in like the business world? How do they raise up leaders in the nursing world that are like, we're thinking about,
I'm remembering all this.
Like, we're thinking about raising leaders, not just for the church, but also for the marketplace.
Yep. For like your context.
Right.
Yep.
And so I found way more success implementing the ideas with like us as a guy group or things like that, rather than like because I worked from home.
Yeah. Yeah.
And so it's really hard to do all that virtually.
I like remember you a little bit, like even wrestling with like, how do I engage with my coworkers, or, you know, like you were leading some like teams and meetings and stuff like that. And like, you're like, I've tried like a whole like question thing or checking thing, and like nothing would like clock to that almost.
And I got like really blessed with a great job opportunity at Priority Health, but that meant like I was the youngest person on my team, like by far.
Yeah.
And you get on these online meetings and people don't want to chit chat. No, they just want to, like, which is fine. I don't really want to chit chat either. They just want to get to business and then get off.
Yeah.
So, but it was through that program through Calvin Seminary that I was like, man, this is really what I really like doing. And then a couple of us found a home church. We were in search for a home church in Grand Rapids called Monroe Community Church. And that's where I met like Anthony and Jim, who are the lead pastors there, grew in relationship with them. And then a job opportunity. They were looking for someone else to step on staff at Monroe. And so it was like all through this where I was like, man, this is an opportunity to continue to step into what I want to do. But I was like, but do I want to be a pastor? At least right now, that's a huge career change. I just got married, all the things like that. Felt like God had placed on my heart of like a vision of what I think the role could be. Went into the interview just like exploratory to be like, what's the fit? I think that's a good level of discernment. You never know unless you know.
Give it a shot.
And
give it a try.
Pitched my view. They were like, that's the exact view of what we talked about, of what we wanted it to be. And so
pretty clear.
It was like a continue to that, and then God speaking into like my anxieties just in like little moments about things I had about life that were comforting. And then left corporate.
Bye.
Came to vocational ministry, and
he's not looking back.
And no, I'm just kidding. I'm not.
I would be shocked.
I saved this announcement for the podcast. I'm going.
No, he's not.
Back.
No, you're not. You would never. You could never.
No.
I guess that's not true, but it's highly unlikely.
Right now, it is very highly unlikely.
I'm actually thinking about going into the corporate world.
Are you?
Yep.
And where? Doing what?
CEO.
Oh, of?
Apple. Anyway. Okay.
I like it. So that was the journey.
Yeah. I love it. I think that it's so special. Like, I think a career change is a big deal. And I think that like what is really awesome is that like me and like our friends, we like have benefited so much from like these passions that like God has placed on your heart to like gather people and like cultivate really deep and rich community, and that like from your career switch that has only been amplified. So praise God for that. I love it.
that.
I get to I'm hitting one of those moments again. I get to not bear the fruit, reap the fruit.
Receive,
Yeah.
eat of the fruit.
Yeah, that.
Yeah. No, it's been, I appreciate you saying that. It's been, I mean, just like with any life change, it has been like all amazing. You know, like there's still like parts where I'm like, I don't know how that's going to work out.
Totally.
Or am I doing the right thing or things like that. But I'm glad that I've done it and that I am doing it. And I'm in a good place. Like Monroe's great.
Love it.
Love my team.
10:30 Sunday morning.
10:30 a.m. Sunday morning.
I invited one of my coworkers at MVP there.
What did they say?
I don't know. She didn't really give me an answer.
Oh, okay.
But I really hope that she comes.
Come on, link to this podcast.
Carla, if you're listening, come on over. She's awesome. Okay. Anything else that you'd like to say about career change? If not, I think that's so great.
It's anything else? No, I mean other than it was just really scary.
Yeah.
But worked out. It was worth it.
Yeah.
Like I just remember telling people at Priority Hub, I'm like leaving, and they're like, "Oh, where are you going?" I'm like, to work at a church. They were like, "Oh, you know, like it's just one of the
yeah."
And so like it's just one of those things like the world doesn't understand.
Yeah. No, that's true.
But it's been great, and like obviously having you guys to like call out my giftings and like really encourage me to do it has been great. So
one of my, I don't know if this has actually anything to do with like your pastoral ministry, but one of the best things that we've recently done is our dinner party. I was just thinking about that the other night.
I was thinking about that on my walk this morning.
And I was like, that was so fun.
Yeah.
And so basically what him and Maria like orchestrated and like hosted is a dinner party where we all bring different parts of the meal.
Yeah.
And like, so like I prepared like vegetables in a specific way, and Brock and Ashley like made like the sauce or whatever and the dip for the meal, and somebody prepared the chicken, and like everybody brought a different piece of the meal, and then we came together and like made it all together. Like, I don't know. It was like, that was so cool.
So I was thinking about that this morning.
What were you
being like,
thinking
we
about
need to find another date to do the
Yes.
next one.
Yes. And it was a good meal because it was like a meal that I would not eat on my own. Like I wouldn't make that myself.
Yeah.
I wouldn't know how.
Right. And I thought that like it was like really tasty, and there really is just something about gathering on a table.
Yeah.
Over like a homemade that everyone made.
Yeah. That was the fun part, is like, it didn't feel like, I mean, not that you guys would obviously have a problem with it, but like you and Maria didn't just like sit at home all day making the meal for people and then we just come over and eat, but that like we were eating something that we all contributed to.
Yeah, like everyone gets to like, participate in like, I brought this.
Yeah, I loved it.
I loved it too.
I loved it. Ooh, also food related. Sorry, I'm just going to turn the page again.
No, please.
Your love for like cocktails and almost like being like our like in-home bartender. What do you have to say about that? Like, where did that little like journey come from?
Well,
like, what sparked
here's
that
the thing,
interest?
Josh. I am a man of many hobbies,
Yeah,
and some of
that's
them always don't
so
last.
true.
I'll tell you. I'll give you a little sneak peek into the one I'm working on right now. But the cocktails one, actually, I don't really know the origin of.
That also felt like
Dawson was here. Dawson was here over this past, or over New Year's Eve or whatever, and he was mad at me because when we both could drink, like we tried to get into drinking whiskey, and I hated it. That was another thing. Hated it.
And now,
but I loved like the image of like drinking whiskey or whatever. So I forced myself to like it again.
And now you love it.
And now I love it. In moderation, of course.
Me hate. Not good. You and Austin and Jace will be like, coat your mouth with it, and then it'll make it better. And then I'll like put it in my mouth, and
love
it
it.
just is burning the
I
inside
know.
of my mouth.
There's nothing I love more than like specifically you and Ashley being like, try this, come on, try it, and then
Knowing
they try it,
that we'll hate it.
and like they're like,
It's bad.
not good.
I don't think. Yeah. Anyway,
but I don't know. I don't really know where it stemmed from.
it just happened.
Yeah, and it's just so fun. Just to like, Maria and I really like hosting, and
Yeah.
it's just like another area to like that people don't do for themselves. Like, how often do people like
Right.
make cocktails in their house?
Yeah.
So it's like you get to come over, have a good cocktail. You don't have to pay $15 for it.
So
you
true.
know?
So
like,
true.
It's just this
Yep.
fun space. And so I don't know. That's one I can't remember really how it started because I didn't do it. It started in Cherry, I think.
No, it did. Yeah.
I didn't do it in Watson.
No.
And so
It was like, but I don't know. Like, I don't know what it was. If maybe it was like Maria also like really enjoying cocktails, and then like, but like I feel like it was like since your married life that like you really, really like dove in deep to the cocktail world.
yeah.
And like there was this little period of time. I swear, if I was on Fine Friends, you were at Wine World, or what is it, Total Wine.
Total Wine.
I was like,
Yeah.
I swear you were there. But
I know.
Like,
I
just get, like, so excited
I
about
discovered
it.
Total Wine.
Yeah.
And I was like, whoa.
And haven't looked back. But like
and then,
that,
yeah. And I was also kind of
an alcoholic. Sorry. no.
well, no, not that.
He's not that, guys. He's not.
That's why I went into ministry to rid myself of that. No, I'm just kidding. But I go through phases like also like bourbon hunting for like rare
Oh.
bourbons.
Yeah.
Total Wine's not the place to do it. But at my like when I was figuring out, I was at Total Wine trying to find some sweet stuff. So that was also the reason I was there.
That's
But
another
yeah.
thing that our friends benefit from is your drinks.
Yeah.
I mean, I not as much right now, but
Put a mule in his hand.
because I'm
though.
pregnant though.
Yeah, put a mule in his hand.
Put a mule in my hand. Uh-oh.
But I gotta do my new reveal of what I don't know if this is gonna take, and this is literally I just felt this last night. I kind of want to get more into like just making like a variety of good cookies
I am on board.
because I've always liked the idea of
I'm
baking.
on board.
I've always liked the idea of baking, and Noah and I tried this thing when we were in Cherry to be like every Sunday we bake, and then I would always
okay.
I would always flame out on
Who
him.
wants to talk about how many times I have?
I know. I would always flame out on him, and we'd get home on Sunday, and Noah would be like, "Are we gonna bake today?" And I'd be like,
No.
and so then Noah would always bake, and he would just make his banana muffins
Yes,
or whatever
yeah.
he normally does. And so
I did see you text in the group chat today that you were gonna bring cookies.
I made cookies last night,
Oh, you did? Okay.
and I was like, "Man, this is so fun." I like baking, but I don't like sometimes how complex it is,
Yeah.
and so like I would rather cook than bake.
Okay.
But
Yeah.
cookies are simple enough.
Yeah,
like you
yeah,
just
yeah,
make
yeah.
the dough, you do it, you put it in the oven,
Yeah.
and I think I want it to be my thing because I like
Love-
I like a lot of variety of
I
different
love a
cookies.
cookie.
So I was on New York Times cooking, saving a bunch of recipes.
Nice. Okay. Wait.
And I was gonna I'm gonna rip it.
Do I get to
think.
know what you made? What kind you made for tonight?
Chocolate chip.
Oh, okay. Perfect. I didn't know if it was like.
Well,
Something
I made,
different.
I made Maria and I these. Well, last night, Anthony and Bree sent us their like Mexican chicken recipe,
Okay.
and you know me, I get enamored, and so I'm like, I need to make this right now.
Totally.
And so Maria went to the store on her way home from work. She got me all the stuff, and then I was like slow cooking the chicken.
Oh, yum.
And I don't know. I think I was just kind of feeling active, and so I was like, I'm gonna bake cookies.
Did you already have all the stuff?
Yeah, that's why I made the chocolate chip ones
Oh, okay,
because we
nice.
already have all the stuff for
That's
it.
nice. That's helpful. Sometimes it's like if you're not gonna do it a lot or like in bulk or whatever, then like you buy the stuff to make it, and then you just have
Fish oil, you know, like
fish
something where you're like,
oil,
what
like
am I?
I remember
gonna
like
do?
for the dinner party, like Brock and Ashley bought some things. They're like, I don't know what I'm gonna do with this now.
Right.
But like even with baking, it's like you buy a whole thing of flour and then you make one batch of cookies and you have
Done.
a whole bag of flour.
I've had the same
to sit
flour
there.
for 5 years.
No,
or whatever.
literally.
Yeah. So I would like to like get in the habit of baking more cookies.
I can get behind.
and
I
yeah,
can get
not
behind.
like you made a good point. Not making them so random where it's like now I have this like
Yeah.
miso, you know, and I'm like I
Yeah.
never use miso
Totally.
for these miso cookies or whatever. So I saved some.
Okay.
So
I love it. Well,
We'll
I can't
see.
wait to give them a try.
I know we'll see if it takes. I hope it does.
It
but
might.
Knowing me,
It could not.
we'll see we'll see if it gets cut.
And if it's for like a month, then we get cookies for a month. So
Yep.
Oh, okay. Now, a few more things. Number one, well, I guess not number one, because this is probably like number 6 or 7. Sorry. Okay. We talked a lot about things that you enjoy, things that we talked a little bit about books.
Yeah.
But I would say on almost like the inverse of books, another thing that you really love is movies.
Movies. Love movies.
So you worked at a movie theater in high school.
That's where that started.
Changed your life. Got to work with Ash
Well, working in the movie theater didn't change my life, I would say. I would say it started my love for movies.
Yeah. That changed your life.
Yep.
Okay.
You're right.
Okay, so I guess like what is to you what makes like a movie good?
Whoa.
Big question.
I think it's got to have like, it doesn't have to have all these things, but these are the things I feel like I want to be good in a movie.
Yeah.
And like if it has more than others, that can also make it a good movie. Like just because like a comedy is not going to be like beautifully visually, but if it's like really funny, that still means it's a good movie to me.
That's true.
You know?
So it just depends on the genre.
Yeah. So like I would say, the acting hopefully is believable.
Totally.
Like the cinematography or like the way it's filmed.
Yeah.
Ideally like is intriguing. The plot, if there's like
a good story.
To me, if I can guess what is going to happen, like from the very beginning, like this is a trope I've seen so many times before, then I'm like, it was fine.
Yeah. Okay. Do you have any like actors or actresses that if they're in it, you're like, I'm gonna go see this, or that they like are maybe like a top favorite?
Okay, I'll answer this, but I also want to know yours.
Oh no. Okay, hold on. You go, and I'll be thinking.
Okay, I would say like right now, I don't like. I love Gosling.
Okay. Yep.
And that's mainly just because like I think he can do serious well, but he's so funny and he's so handsome.
Yeah, he is.
And I would say like Chalamet's up there right now. I really like Chalamet.
Yeah.
And usually the stuff he's in, it's probably pretty good. On like a lesser known level, probably like Colin Farrell. I really like Colin Farrell.
Don't know who that is.
I think you would know him if you saw him. Yeah, he's probably one you would know if you saw.
Okay. I'm really blanking on any.
If Tom Cruise, I mean, it's such a classic game, but if Tom Cruise in it, it's probably going to be awesome. So I'll watch Tom Cruise.
Oh, yeah. What are your thoughts on Glenn Powell?
I really like Glenn Powell.
Okay, I think I do too. I liked was he in Hitman?
He was in Hitman.
And I liked, was he in Maverick, Top Gun Maverick?
Yeah, and he was awesome.
I cried at Top
And he
Gun
was
Maverick.
in Twister too. Did you see the new Twister?
Ooh,
It was like, it wasn't
maybe.
like, it's not like, oh, this movie is amazing, but like, it was just like a fun, good movie. And he's like just so charming.
Yeah, he is. And he's friends with Jake Shane, and I love Jake Shane.
Yeah.
I Googled top actors and actresses. Jennifer Lawrence, I think I really like her.
Yeah. If she's in one, it's probably going to be pretty intriguing.
I think she has good range.
Yeah. Oh! Robert Pattinson. I
don't know if I've ever seen a movie that he's in.
Is that true?
Maybe. Oh, wait. Well, he's in...
Did you see the newest Batman?
Nope. He's in...
I think we watched that at Apple Ridge. Because I remember Spencer Cropo was in the corner.
Throwback. I may have been asleep or not locked in. I mean, he was in whatever Harry Potter.
Cedric Diggory. Charlie knows Cedric.
Chamber of the Secret. Wait.
No, Goblet of Fire.
Goblet of Fire. I have really bad memory.
That's great.
Oh wait, actually, his name's on here. Tom Hanks. I guess. I don't know. Yeah, I can't really think of.
I know there's ones that.
But there's not, for me, it doesn't feel like there's like, I see a name and I'm like, I have to go see that because that person's in it. I don't think I feel attached to like any actors or actresses in that way.
But it doesn't have to be yeah, I guess that's fair. I think attached is a good word.
What
about like style?
What does that mean?
Well, I know you said like you like war movies. You know, like if there's
Yeah.
like a.
kind of my like hidden fact is that I like war movies.
So what about that? Let's go like genre. What kind of if there's like if this is a genre, if this is the
depends on my
vibe of a movie, what is it
It
gonna
depends
be?
on my mood, but I do enjoy something that's like kind of like thrilling and action like.
Yeah. Me too.
I wouldn't really kind of shockingly. I don't think that like comedy is my go-to.
I feel like there's not, especially recently, there's not that many good
Yeah.
comedies.
I don't know.
But that's probably true of you. Like I've never known you to be like, let's watch.
I want to watch something that
Like
like
a-
will keep me engaged.
Yeah.
And I think with a comedy, it's really easy for me to like check out.
Yeah.
So,
That's fair.
why is Judy Garland on this list? Yeah, I don't know. Those, I guess that's my genre, war, which is so random. Or
I love it. No one would ever really guess that, but it's true. Like I've seen war movies with you, and you're pretty like,
yeah.
oh my.
Also,
gosh.
my favorite movies are the ones that my friends are going to.
Totally. Totally.
I'm just friendship.
Can I throw this one at you too? That's not your genre. I think you hate it, but you kind of love it. It's like a thriller.
Wait, did I say that?
No,
What
you
is-
said
like,
war.
What's an example of a thriller that I like?
Like a thriller of like something to the example of like The House, whatever that one we just
Yeah,
watched.
The Housemaid.
Like one where it's like kind of scary, where you're like, no, guys, I don't want to watch it.
Oh,
but
that-
then like
that got me.
I know because you
That
like, don't
really
want to
got
watch
me.
it, but it keeps you engaged, so you give
Yeah,
points
I
to
was,
it.
and I was awake the whole time. But do you think that's a not okay? My
I think if we went earlier to Knives Out, you would have stayed awake.
Oh, Charlie, you just watched that and you loved it.
What'd you think, Charlie? Very good. Oh, I loved it.
He almost watched it like the next day.
What's your ranking?
Of the 3 Knives Out,
Yeah.
I would go 3, 1, 2.
Ooh.
What would you go?
I would go 1-3-2, but I really loved 3. Like it was like it's closer to 3 is closer to 1 than it is 2 for me. Like two's good, but
3 is the
Somewhat
only one that
predictable,
I
I thought.
saw, and I was only awake for probably 25 minutes.
oh,
of
we're
it.
watching it. Me and Elijah are so glued to the screen. All of a sudden we hear. I look over, Josh, horizontal.
Guys, we went to a 9:45
I know,
p.m.
but
showing.
you go to those theaters and they're loud. Josh wakes himself up because he is snoring
yeah,
so
that's
loud.
fair.
And it was late.
We can
it
probably
was so
move on.
late. It was so
We can
late.
probably
You're
move
right.
on.
There's no shame.
No, that's okay. I'm not ashamed.
Have
that
you
I fell
rewatched it though?
I saw parts of it when he was watching it, but not really. No, I know I
so
should.
good. Oh, Daniel Craig. He's another one. Like if he's
Who's
in,
that?
he's Benoit Blanc in Knives Out. If
Oh,
he's in
the
it, like,
older
I
guy?
love to watch it. And I'm loving Father Judd. Who was in that? Josh O'Connor. He's kind of.
He's. The
I don't
young
know if
guy?
he's doing the scene,
new
but I've
priest?
been seeing more of him. Yeah.
Yeah.
I've really been.
See,
liking him.
I know what's going on. in
You
that
know,
movie.
yeah.
I know what's going on. Okay, well, be thinking because to wrap this episode up, I'll ask you to do like your recs for people.
Okay.
Last segment before we get to that, before we wrap up for today, share with us maybe if anything comes to mind of like, okay, so we just passed like the first week of the new year.
Yeah.
New goals, rhythms. I don't know. I feel like you have like such a good outlook on things. Like for example, like when like a new year rolls around of like
Right.
not like necessarily resetting, but just like reorienting yourself to things that you want to do. And like you lead our Bible study really well and like always helping us to like reflect and think well.
Yeah.
And so,
Thanks for saying that.
yeah, I don't know if anything comes to mind for you of like any things that you want to like get back into or re-implement or disciplines or rhythms that you want to be like intentional about this year.
Yeah. Resolutions are interesting because I try to remember my resolution. Like if I even use the word resolution, like just something that's like purely enjoyment based, because I think I'm always thinking about fitness, like whether I'm doing it or not. Like I think all of us are thinking about like, oh, I should be getting 10,000 steps, or I should be going to the gym 5 times a week. And so to me, making a resolution to define your year is just redundant, or you're setting yourself up not that well.
Yeah.
Which that's just not what works for me. And
Yeah,
so
sure.
like Maria and I are walking, I'm like, this year I want to, like my resolution, if you will, or just more like goal for the year is I just want to like explore more of the coast of Michigan.
Ooh, nice. That's fun.
Yeah, that's what I want my
Wait.
2026 to encapsulate.
The West Coast.
Yeah, the
of
West
Michigan?
Coast of like
Love.
just doing trails
Oh, I love that.
with Maria, with friends, with Willie. You know, like
I love it.
taking time to drive out there, taking time to be in nature, and like because I've like there's so every time we're out there or I'm out there, I'm like this is
Yeah.
incredibly beautiful,
Yeah.
and there's so many miles to explore that I have yet to do so.
True. That's great.
So that's like one. And then, yeah, the other ones are just like long standing, like, yeah, I want to read more. I want to watch good movies. I want to eat good food. I want to, like be healthier in general on all fronts.
How many Michelin stars restaurants did you go to last year?
I went to I went to one in Chicago called Kasama. I think they got their Michelin star for their breakfast. I think they got it for their dinner, but their breakfast was on the show The Bear.
Yes.
And so I stood in line. It's like this Filipino breakfast sandwich, and
That
it was
sounds
so good. And so that's the closest I came,
Okay.
I would say. We don't really have a lot of like Michelin. Like you have to
Is
go to
there any in
Chicago.
here?
There's none in Grand Rapids
Okay.
for sure. I don't know. I don't know if it'd be true, but I don't even know if there's any in Detroit.
I'll
There
give
may
Cuckoo
be,
Bakehouse
but
a Michelin star.
they're the closest thing we have. And I think it's close.
If you're in Grand Rapids
Cuckoo
and there's a
Bakehouse.
Cuckoo Bakehouse pop up, get
Yeah.
your butt there.
Get your butt. And so that, and then I would say like, I rebuilt my rule of life. And so I have
I
like
didn't
some,
finish
I
mine.
have some focus areas that I
Okay.
want to do this year. Just more time in the word, specifically in the morning over shorter sections of scripture. Fasting. I want to fast more this year.
Okay. Nice. I saw your text about
that's
that
it.
the other day.
Yeah. That's about it. Those
Okay.
are like the two things I just want to do more of that this year.
Those are great. I love that. Well,
What about you?
I'll be joining you for some coast adventures.
Please.
My rhythms?
Yeah.
Oh.
Do you have any resolutions?
Well, Emma and I made our bingo boards again, and so I just have like, I don't know, just a lot of things that I want to do. I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know if I have like any big resolutions. I think there's just like small chunks of things that I want to like do and accomplish, if that makes sense.
Yeah, like
Rather
what?
than like, well, obviously my triathlon, I want to do a few of them. I think I told Ash this the other day, but I want to do like 5 races, whether that's like like including my Ironman, then a couple smaller triathlons, a couple running races and stuff like
This
that.
year?
Yeah.
Oh, wow. Nice.
Which they'll all be part of my training, but I want to do like 5 races total. I want to memorize, I want to memorize a chapter of the Bible.
Yeah.
I don't know how that will go, and I don't know what chapter that will be, but
Great.
I want to.
I saw that was on the Practicing the Way websites. That was one of like the annual things. So
Was it? Well, I need to put that on my rule of life because I didn't finish my
Yeah.
rule of life, but I need to. So I'll put that on there. This is ish similar to the coast thing, but I just want to like take advantage of the beach this summer.
Yeah.
And so I want to go. I don't remember what I put. I want to go. I think at least like once a week for the months of June, July, and August.
whoa, nice.
Yeah. I just want to like take advantage of it. Whatever it is, like a weekend or after work, just go out there, sit at the water, go for a walk, watch the sunset. I don't know, whatever it is.
Yeah.
I just want to take advantage of it. So that's kind
Yeah.
of like a summer thing. But yeah, those are, I think, some of those. I want to go to Chicago a lot. I went to
Yeah.
Chicago like 5 times last year. So
You did. You were there.
Yeah.
Even like some like day trips, I feel like.
yeah, and I loved it. And so I'll maybe do some of those again, but I think that's good for
We
me.
should do another like Friends Chicago.
Yes.
We didn't do one last year, right?
No. Wait.
I feel like maybe some pockets of people did.
Yeah,
Like
only a few
different-
of us went to watch Annalise run, but that was it.
That's right.
But yeah,
And
we
that
should
wasn't
do-
warm, was it?
No, it was October. Actually, it was It was ish. But we
like
should
a
do.
summer Chicago.
Yeah, we need to. Yeah,
We can see if we can just pile into Maria's.
we're
parents'
planning
place.
that.
Yeah.
I wanted to like talk about Maria, but then I was like, I'll probably just have Maria on. So
You gotta have Maria on.
I know
That
it
would
would
be the
so
best.
fun.
I was
Maria-
on the way over. I'm like just an average person to have as a podcast
No.
guest, but like Maria would be the best.
Oh my
for
gosh,
us.
Maria, I know that you'll listen to this, and just know that if we haven't already recorded by the time this release, you're welcome anytime. You can skip the line. Just kidding. Well, not kidding. Anybody's welcome. And you're not
Okay,
average.
I have one question to ask you.
Oh gosh. Okay.
Who is I want you to be like, who's the realistic, but also shooting like for the stars guest you would want for this?
I haven't ever even thought about this. Do you have any thoughts for me? Okay, this is like not that shocking, and it's also not that big of a person. But John Volk, who like is the co-host of the podcast that Carly and I really like.
I just through you guys, I just now know who this is.
Yes.
And I heard Maria told me he was in Grand Rapids.
Oh my gosh, I almost pooped my pants when I saw his story that he was at Stouffer Home.
Oh.
And I have convinced myself it's a little bit of a parasocial relationship that I've convinced myself that not parasocial in the sense like that I don't think that we're friends, but I have told myself like if we run into each other, casually run into each other, I'm like we could just chat and banter and like get along really well.
Right.
I know that we could. I think that we could.
I think you totally could.
So
I think you can banter with anybody.
Yeah, thanks. So I would say him right now.
Okay.
He's my thought. Otherwise, Jake Shane. Which that feels a little unrealistic.
Yeah.
He's very, very famous. Actually, I think it would be really fun to interview Joy from Cuckoo.
I was just thinking that.
I think she is so kind, so sweet, and like is so successful, and she's so fascinating. So I think that could be really fun. So those are my answers.
Those are great.
Yeah.
I love it.
Well, Austin, or as Maria and I more personally know and call you, Achon. First and foremost, obviously, thank you so much for being here.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you for sharing your
Thanks
sip with us today.
Yeah.
But yeah, to wrap us up, what are you recommending to the people? What are you recommending to the listeners? It could be anything. It could be this coffee, it could be a movie or book or anything that you feel like our listeners should try.
Okay. One recommendation. I have two. Maybe I'll start with two, and let's see if it bleeds into
many as
three.
you want.
My first recommendation is to start a rule of life,
Oh yeah.
and then make that like your focus area for 2026.
And how would you sum that up in like 10 seconds if somebody is like, what does that even mean?
A rule of life is basically the guardrails that you put up on your road to your life. So it's like, here's the areas that I operate. So here's like usually the things that give me life in the morning, things that give me life in the midday, and things that give me life in the evening. And usually it primarily is to serve the function of becoming more like Jesus.
Yep.
And so I think that's as much as I'll say, and then people can run with it.
Okay. Love it.
If you don't have one of those, build one. If you do have one of those, relook at it.
Yep.
See what worked this past year, see what's coming
what I
this
gotta do.
year, and then maybe create like one or two focus areas
Cool.
as in lieu of a resolution.
Cool.
It doesn't have to be totally, but just like what are areas you want to continue to dive into. My next one, maybe not right now because the movies aren't that great, but if you go to the movie theater, maybe twice a month,
I know what you're going to say.
or a little less than that, you need to buy the Celebration Cinema MVP pass because
So worth it.
it's so worth it. You get 3 movie tickets a week.
Yep. Do you also get the popcorn with it?
No, the popcorn you have to buy separate. But even that, like if you buy popcorn
That's
every
not that
time,
much, yeah.
yeah, if you buy popcorn every time you go to the theater, you need to buy the popcorn
Get
card
the bucket, yeah,
or the bucket because I think it's like $50. It's for maybe 6 months. You get 2 popcorns a day.
Yeah,
when you
that's
use it.
crazy.
So if you have a popcorn every time you go, you have to work on the math to make sure it's profitable. But for as much as I go to the theater, as much as I enjoy going to movies,
worth it.
I save money.
Super worth it. Yeah, the MVP pass though, like if you are going to the movies often, essentially more than once a month. Wait, right?
Yeah, you have if you go twice a month, you make it's the money's back,
worth it,
and like it counts for IMAX tickets and like any other 2D premium or whatever.
That's a good recommendation.
And even if you don't go a couple, like I haven't gone probably in a couple months, but like I know in the summer when like the good movies start rolling out, I'll go twice
all
a
the
week,
time,
things like that. So I have been screaming that one. I don't think anyone's done it because no one goes to the theater as much as I do, which makes sense. He did. I think he goes. He's probably smarter about it. He cancels and then resubs based on really looks ahead.
Yeah,
and he actually probably does it right.
Good job,
Justin. Yeah, I think those are my two. I think that's what I would recommend.
Well, once again, thanks for being here. Thanks for sharing this single origin. Cheers. Single
Cheers.
origin what?
Single origin coffee from Colombia.
Colombian coffee. That's the sip for today, guys. See you next time. Cheers.